Hi everyone, I'm Nadia, host from sportsbookreview.com, and with me is SBR consultant Matt Jordan. Hey Matt, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So today we'll go over the NFC East exact divisional finishes for NFL future picks. So Matt, I'll take you team by team and let us know what you think each team is doing and how they're doing and what your picks are. So let's start with Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, well, they're the defending League East champions, of course. They have by far the best offense in the division. With Chip Kelly's up-tempo attack worked wonders last year. They led the league in rushing. There was a little worry during the preseason game last night, Thursday night. LaShawn McCoy hurt his thumb, but that could have been bad, but turned out it was okay. So no problem there. He was the rushing king, Eagles' first rushing king in almost 70 years. I do think quarterback Nick Foles will take a minor step back. You don't throw 27 touchdowns with just 2 interceptions, so that's not going to happen again. And they did lose Deshaun Jackson, one of the NFL's best receivers. But overall, they're going to score, 27, 28 points a game. That's going to be enough to, overcome a so-so defense.
Okay, for the New York Giants, how is the team looking?
I have no idea. That's one of those teams where they could, get the top draft pick next year or win the Super Bowl. It just seems like the last 2 times the Giants have won the Super Bowl, they weren't supposed to be any good. But then when you think they're going to be good, they're terrible. They weren't very good last year. Eli Manning is, makes funny commercials like his brother with his brother still. He threw 27 interceptions last year. He could have had about 10 more. Offensive line is patchwork. The defense, they just don't have any playmakers. It just looks like a bland old team. There aren't high hopes, and I think if they don't do well, Tom Coughlin will not be back next year.
Okay, and then the last 2 teams, I have the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. How are they looking?
Dallas looks like the worst team in the division right now. Their defense was the NFL's worst last year. It hasn't been any better in the preseason. Probably their 4 best defensive players last year, DeMarcus Ware, Jason Hatcher, Orlando Scandrick, and Sean Lee are all gone. Scandrick is just for the first 4 games suspension, but the other 3 are gone. I don't know why Jason Garrett still has a job. I don't know why Jerry Jones is still the team's GM, probably because he's the owner. But this looks like one of the worst Dallas teams in a long time. The only reason that they have reasonable odds is because they're Dallas. It's one of those marquee teams that people love to hate, bet on, bet against, like Notre Dame or the Yankees. So the books never overly do Dallas one way or the other because they take so much action on both sides. The Redskins, they should be very, very good offensively. They got Deshaun Jackson. RG3's looked pretty good in the preseason. He's not wearing his knee brace anymore. And he loves his new head coach, Jay Gruden. It's just, their defense is a question mark, although they got Jason Hatcher from Dallas. They took him. So it's going to be a division where there's not going to be much defense played. There'll be a lot of high-scoring games, I think. Okay,
and so where do you see the value? What are your picks?
I think the Eagles will finish first. That's priced at plus 120. Second, right now, I'd go with Washington. That's at plus 250. Third, I'd go the Giants at plus 250 as well. And then last place, the Cowboys at plus 175.
Well, okay, great. Sounds good. So, Matt, I appreciate your feedback. For sportsbookreview.com, this is Nadia Holtz.